I am okay with AI. You what?
Are you sure?
Yo, wait. Okay, I need to explain. I do not support AI slope in its original form. Neural networks are now used not as a creative tool, but as an industrial shredder that learns from other people's content and turns it into tasteless mush. And then there are the AI models on TikTok. YouTube Shorts, I'm actually afraid to go there because of the glut of second-rate re-edited videos. It's become some kind of digital morgue where you constantly stumble upon situations where dozens of channels take the same video, run it through filters, added voiceover, and pass it off as a new content. Because this guy found something interesting, just look. What the fuck I'm watching right now? And of course, I don't support all of this. But why? Firstly, in 2026, the digital world has reached a strange milestone. Right now, it is estimated that approximately 49 to 53% of web traffic is not human. Wow. And secondly, if big tech cared about fighting AI slop, it wouldn't be drowning us in it. AI slop takes up a lot of my life, and yours too. We didn't ask for it, but here we are. The business model of such large companies and streaming services is built on attracting attention, and slop just happens to scale better than quality. It's no wonder so many companies talk about wanting to build their own video generation model or collaborate with existing ones. But you might argue that so are close. Doesn't that mean no one needs it? I mean, this slop technology. Of course, the most ardent comments on YouTube videos say we don't need such videos and no one watches them, but we need to face the truth. Slop is created quickly and already occupied a significant portion of the internet. In the world where attention is fragmented, quantity itself becomes a strategic advantage. This situation is striking mirror of the film industry. While heavyweight blockbusters with budget over 200 millions and up are teetering on the edge, struggling to make 2x, 3x or even more box office revenue, low budget films costing up to 5 million survive thanks to spam. Their success is built on minimal break-even points, flexibility, and audience willingness to consume niche content on streaming services. And then we can mirror the situation on YouTube, where the author who makes the video himself, that's me by the way, and come up with the idea must compete with a content farm that will kill 9 over 10 channels. But it is the last channel that will pay for it all, given that all the previous videos have already been viewed and added their presence to the internet. Another problem is that modern LLMs are increasingly capable of writing text, creating videos, and producing voiceovers that are difficult to distinguish from human ones. This is especially true when you first see a lot of AI slop and then less, and then it dawns on you why this happened. And suddenly you're a grandpa who doesn't understand technology laughing at neural network videos. And the scariest thing about this is that there are already people who are neutral about this or starting to defend it. Like, dude, it's neural network. I don't care. Now, if you're the author and your project is too well done, then 50% of the comments will be like, yeah, really good work, and the other half will be like, it's AI, you used AI, you are an idiot, go take a shower. Dude, that's off topic. Sorry. And there is nothing you can do about that. Even you, I think, have seen AI videos in which you didn't notice anything odd, laughed, and scrolled on. But no, it was an AI video. You're not alone, brother. But what's scary here is that some people stop seeing AI in videos, while others, realizing this, begin to defend it. Like, I was recently sitting, watching a video, and noticing oddities, opening the comment section and seeing a picture. Some companies are starting to combat AI slop. For instance, YouTube, while changing its algorithm for evaluating slop videos, is not banning AI entirely. YouTube has a strategy of separating useful AI, that is, high-quality videos, from fully automated content. It's very similar to how a company fights an AI slop in the way an oil company fights climate change. They're generally focusing on a more useful content, but it's not working perfectly. At the beginning of this video, I said I had a neural positive attitude toward AI. And I wasn't lying. I believe it can be used everywhere as an assistant, not just the main tool that does everything for you. Otherwise, as I said, it would be just a slop that would generate itself forever. For example, the YouTube preview clearly shows the use of AI. But if you look at this from a slightly more professional perspective, it really helps. It helps you avoid enforcing with source of peaks and so on, and release content faster. Artificial intelligence is useful when you write small scripts like the ones I've been using. See what I can do? Of course, I can add hundreds and hundreds of such small examples to help me, but this does not mean that I give the idea to the video neural network and let it write my script. No, well, this is already nonsense of course, but I'm more concerned about the economic issue. If AI replaces 90% of jobs, then producing goods becomes incredibly cheap and efficient. However, people won't have jobs and they won't be paid. If consumers don't have money, they can buy goods. The result, warehouses are full of products, but no one can buy them, and everything collapses. Yes, of course, course, there is a theoretical solution: the government would impose special taxes on robots, and from these taxes everyone would receive a basic minimum, but that sounds really sad. And in essence, we are moving in that direction. No company will reject AI if it makes production cheaper. From a business perspective, it's the only right solution. But from the economic perspective, we'll have to find another solution, or I will continue to worry. For example, YouTube currently gives 55% of its revenue to creators. But what if YouTube wants to take 100 after a while? And now we'll reach the very problem I mentioned earlier. Okay, this was supposed to be a funny video. Now I want to talk about the culture of human versus AI warfare, and it's just awesome. When you see a video online of a human doing something a neural network does, and all of the commentators say the human is taking the AI job away. This humor is definitely something new. We're not breaking machines, we are provided we can be better than AI while still retaining what the algorithm lacks: conscious intent and a sense of humor. It would be funny if first the AI slope takes all the work from a person, and then the situation turns in the opposite direction, where a person takes the work from the AI. I don't think we'll become so stupid that we destroy ourselves, but knowing that we are just slightly advanced apes, not perfect and capable of any stupidity, I don't even know what will happen. It's just that when people had machines tools, they had 100 years to adapt. When the internet came, they had about 20 years. Now AI is improving every year and we simply don't have time. We need to accept this. And as O'Brien said in the secret ending of Days Gone,
I'm here to warn you.
Come, there's nothing you can do to stop them. There's nothing anyone can do.